Yeah, these are not good numbers that came out in a recent MSNBC poll, where Biden's competency as well as his record in inflation are probably the most key and most disastrous aspect of the poll. And, the host kind of asked, is this going to be what leads the Democrats to change the candidate? And if you know politics at all, it is way too late to change any candidate at this point, specifically a president. No way that's happening. Biden's going to be running in November. Trump's going to be running in November. It's a foregone conclusion at this point, and the Democrats have to try to do something about the economy, the inflation, and Biden's competency. But specifically, his competency is extremely difficult for them to do anything about, because that's just kind of the perception of whether he's capable or not. And on top of that, the inflation issue, they are not even admitting that this is a problem. And so they're kind of stuck in this loop where they can't admit it's a problem, but they can't continue to pretend like it's not an issue for young people and people in general. So houses are unaffordable, used cars are unaffordable, and they're talking about inflation, the rise of inflation going down. But that doesn't mean that the prices are going back to pre-COVID levels. Prices are going to stay elevated. Houses are going to be staying elevated. The car prices are going to be staying elevated. And that's a huge issue. When people can't afford things, they can't start a family, when they can't do the things that they want to do, go on vacation, and buy a house, buy a car, when the interest rates are out of control. And even then, inflation rate is taking up in various sectors. When grocery bills are up, it's going to be a very difficult issue for the Democrats to navigate. And it's going to be even more difficult when they seem so out of touch by not admitting that there was an issue in the first place.
We also found President Biden suffering a, quote, erosion of public confidence on a number of critical issues. Joe Contra with me now. Any idea what Democrats will do about these numbers, like change the candidate or change the campaign?